What's up, Internet? It's Tony here with a look at my favourite subject, time travel. So for years, in fact even as a kid, I had a fascination for all things time travel or anything remotely related. I remember reading a book back in the day about the Bermuda Triangle and all the disappearances that took place within the Bermuda Triangle. And there was a suggestion in the book that time travel somehow created some sort of paradox where they disappeared within some kind of magnetism. I can't even remember the details of it now, but it just grabbed my attention and drew me in and got the brain going, thinking, wow, wonder what if. If you've ever seen the movie Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell, this suggests that exact thing with the characters disappearing with it's really funny actually, with his pathetic tachyon machine, and they somehow are transported to an alternative universe, I think, with dinosaurs roaming freely and wreaking havoc in other random bits of society. So as I say, really funny film. Will Ferrell's a complete friggin' idiot, isn't he? So another good one that in the 80s sort of really started getting my attention was the Back to the Future series, all three of them. And it first brings up that grandfather paradox, you know, where if you go back in time, you meet your father, meet your mother, your interactions with them can end up bringing about you not even happening. Or is it written in stone that you already exist, so therefore you can't uncreate yourself with some kind of paradox? Really interesting movie. Was done a bit to death, you know, as it got on into the second, third series with the stupid train going, you know, being able to hit 88 kilometres mile an hour or whatever had to be achieved. The first one, though, was a banger, wasn't it, really, when you consider everything. It was a great story, great ideas, and ended well. So then if we jump forward a bit to an episode called Dark on Netflix, I think it started airing in 2019. I've watched it so many times now. Absolutely fascinating story. Centres around two characters, Jonas and Martha. And Jonas, his father, Michael, commits suicide, and Jonas somehow goes back in time through a cave, first of all, that takes him back to 1985 from 2019, and he discovers his father there. It's just an amazing story where everything is interrelated, because in the end he discovers that the girl Martha, or his girlfriend, is actually his father's sister. It's really, really complex story. So many plot twists, and there's some great anatomies of how time travel might happen. For example, they explore the first time machine created by a scientist in it, and then there's other paradoxes where he creates one out of with a phone and another device, and then there's the link through the cave that takes them back, I think 35 years or 33 years, either forward or past. Fascinating story. If you haven't seen it, you must go and see it. Absolutely. It's just such a wicked series. Right from the start, when Jonas goes through that, you know, time portal or whatever you want to call it, and he walks into, I think it's 86 actually, it might be 86. It's quite relative to me, because I think of my time, or 85 if it was, as a 16-year-old at high school, and the music, everything is quite particular to my age group now at 53. But yeah, it quickly becomes so interdimensional, with various people affecting different time frames by going back and being interrelated with various things. Makes you realise how much of a cluster it could soon become. Another interesting one that I might pay to mention as well is 12 Monkeys, which is also on various formats. That's really good too, and it's kind of along the same vein with multiple realities interfering with different time frames. Really good story, that. Very interesting, the time travel involved in it and how it starts to affect the main character after time. Yeah, so they're the ones I want to talk about the most. They're probably the most interesting to me, especially Dark, actually. It stimulated in my mind a renewed interest in everything time travel. Let me know if your thoughts on it, what you think, what your take is, and I hope to catch you on the next round for some more interesting talk. Thank you.